What's going on, GI Nation? This is Crystal Leven, and you're watching GI Weekly, your #1 source for everything bodybuilding. So let's stop wasting time and start kicking ass with this week's recap. Time to kick it into gear. Currently, the record for most Arnold Classic wins is tied at 4. Originally set by Flex Wheeler and recently matched by Dexter Jackson in 2013. It looks like Dexter is gunning to take over the record officially in 2015. And at the age of 45, the clock is definitely ticking. This might be the last chance he gets. But then again, after the Blade's current string of top-tier placings during the European tour, we wouldn't be surprised if he sets the new record with 5 wins. Go get him, Dexter. Arnold Schwarzenegger has been keeping up with his recent busy streak by giving back to those in need. First, he made an appearance at the Hollenbeck Youth Center and Inner City Games for the Miracle on First Street toy giveaway. That's a mouthful. This is somewhat of a Christmas tradition for Arnold, who has been doing this for over 20 years. That's tradition. He kept a good day going by stopping by a local Walmart for the Salvation Army USA Fill the Truck campaign, stating on social media that it's an easy way to give back while you're doing your own shopping. Do you think he shops at Walmart? But whatever you do, find some way to give this Christmas. Don't just take, give something back. As long as he remembered to get that Turbo Man action figure to his son this year. Speaking of giving, it looks like Santa's come to Generation Iron early. Check it out with our Black Market Labs Tweet of the Week. Ronnie Coleman's ditching the jolly, cookie-fed version of Santa Claus for a rock-hard, ass-kicking Saint Nick with this tweeted pic. Fresh off of hip surgery, and the dude's killing it in the recording studio, calling out Jay Cutler for an old guy showdown and bringing joy to children across the world. Steroids have always been a sore subject for bodybuilding and the media, and it seems like things are about to get a little more complicated. A recent bill called the Designer Anabolic Steroid Control Act of 2014 has just passed Congress on December 11th and now only needs to be signed into law by President Obama. The bill was introduced on May 29th and plans to expand the list of anabolic steroids regulated by the DEA by about 24, that's 24 new substances. What does this mean exactly? Well, let's just say that if the bill gets passed, any supplement company using ingredients that fall under these new substances will have to either replace the substance or discontinue the product entirely. The Congressional Budget Office estimates that revenues including these substances specifically amount to between $2 and $5 billion annually. That means this bill could lead to some big changes for supplement companies out there. You know what, guys? I'm starting to get really tired of all these boring gyms that keep popping up every month. Who needs sterile, clean gyms? I want something grittier, something more hardcore. If you're like me, then look no further. We've put together the top 4 craziest gyms in the world. Feel like taking a weightlifting vacation? Then check these places out. Number 4, the makeshift gym in Brazil. Who needs walls? Who needs benches? Who needs weights? Everything here is handmade, stone carved, and still heavy enough to help you break a sweat. But man, that's gotta be bad on your back. Number 3, Wellness Sky in Serbia. This is the place where the government makes super soldiers that will bring about our ultimate demise, but in the meantime, this futuristic facility is top-notch for earning a major pump. Looks like the kind of place our buddy BPAC would like to work out. Science, bitch! Number 2, the Hydro Park Gym in Ukraine. You think the Metroflex where branch trains is gritty? Take a look at this scrap heap. It's like a cross between a prison yard and a car chop shop. Just make sure you have your tetanus shot. Like really, really make sure. And number 1, Muscle Beach in California, USA. So maybe this doesn't seem as crazy as the other gyms around the world, but think about it. Muscle Beach is a rare gym. It's the staple of bodybuilding, and don't forget, it's outside on a freaking beach. There's really no better way to kick your butt into shape than on the West Coast. Well, that wraps us up for this week. Make sure to show us some support by liking us on Facebook and following us on Twitter at GI_athletics. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel down below. Now let's end off with our workout save of the week. That's right, we decided to chill out with the bone-breaking injuries. You can thank us later.